Alright, so here it is and here it goes. My name is Nolwandle, and a lot of people know me as Cheeky. So I've thought about this a lot, and I prefer to be called Cheeky. I prefer to be called Cheeky by people that do not know me and people that aren't so close to me. However, by people that are genuinely close to me, I am okay and happy to hear them call me the name that my parents gave me, Nolwandle. Nolwandle Lebed. Taking this initiative because I decided last night that I want to start a YouTube channel. I want to start a YouTube channel not because I want my channel to have 100k subscribers in 2 months, but because I need a safe space to learn and know and understand who exactly it is that I am. And unfortunately, I do not have the funds for therapy and the type of therapy that I want, the type of therapy that I believe that I deserve. The most that I can do right now is free counseling, and think that is beautiful. However, I've also found it to be time consuming, and I've never had counseling that was impactful enough. However, I have attended counseling sessions where I felt like that was needed and helpful, and I'm glad that I had it. Now, I'm turning 25 years old next year, which for me is an incredibly big age. I could get so emotional about it. I think birthdays mean a lot to me because how glad and how grateful am I to see myself alive as a 24-year-old. I never thought that this is what my life would be. I never fully understood how powerful I am as a human being. And I'm so grateful that within this lifetime, I've been able to acknowledge or that I am aware of the power and the magic that I possess. And for lack of a better word, unfortunately, I was not always in practice of my power. However, I believe that the time is now. And not that I would have loved it, but it would have been so cool to be a 26-year-old who has made it. And in particular, I'm speaking about Doshi because she's actually incredible. She's an artist that I discovered recently, and what she's done is just amazing, and it's inspiring, and it's something I aspire towards, One of my superpowers are my vulnerability. And I think the whole point of me doing what I'm doing right now is because I find myself in conflict with a lot of people in my environment, and I find myself to be seen as the rebel of any and every situation because I am curious and I ask a lot of questions. And I'm getting incredibly tired of being understood. I've dealt with it for so much. I've dealt with it so I'm South African, proudly South African. I was born and bred in South Africa, and I moved to a couple of countries in my upbringing, and I came back to the country June 2022. So this year June would be 2 years of me being back in the country after not living in South Africa for 10 years. And I can understand feeling like an outsider or feeling misunderstood in a foreign land, but I struggle to understand it when I am in my own land amongst my people, amongst my native people. And I think it's okay and it's normal to have things where you stand out here and there, and there's miscommunications because of cultural upbringings. However, when it's a misunderstanding that is happening like on a daily freaking basis, it's like, all right, I think something far deeper and greater, something beyond me is happening here, something beyond my control and potentially the control of the people that misunderstand me. And this is a declaration that I don't care anymore, and I don't care to be misunderstood anymore. If people are basic, I'm going to allow them to be basic. And that's okay. But I'm not basic. I'm not a basic human being. And I want to apologize to myself for trying so hard to be basic, to the point where it made me look basic, it made me look so foolish, and I became a shell of who I am and what I intend to represent up until the day that I die. So, a fun fact about me is that I've been sober since the 1st of January. And it's very important for me to be sober. And as much as I've done it, today's the 5th of February, as much as I've done it and I'm incredibly proud of myself, it's still like unnatural to me, and I still want a freaking cigarette sometimes. I still want to blow some smoke sometimes. So I'm proud of myself, and I intend on continuing to make myself proud. I intend on continuing to love, to be who I am deeply, to express myself, to understand my train of thought. And guys, I'm a yapper. I can talk. I believe I'm really good at talking, but I don't think I am good as I need or want to be, because being good at talking, sure, it's great, but it doesn't really mean anything if what you're talking about doesn't make sense. So if I do not make sense, allow it. It's a part of the journey, it's a part of the process, and I feel very lucky and honored to be here. And I believe that if you find yourself encountering this video, you are incredibly lucky. And I say that in the most humble way possible, and I appreciate you for watching, for trying to understand. I appreciate you for joining this space. So I will leave it there. I'm Cheeky. Lovely to meet you. Mwah. Mwah. See you next time. Very, very soon. The next time is very soon, I promise.